A mom wrote in recently with a really heartfelt question. She said, "My partner and I do our best to raise our kids without any prejudices, but when we were out of town at a new playground, my 5-year-old son refused to play with kids because they had a different skin color than he does. We were horrified." This is an important problem to address, but it's not an unusual one. Kids developmentally first have stranger danger when they're very young, when we want them to be nervous around people who look different, that they don't know, anyone who's unfamiliar to them, because as they learn to crawl and walk, we don't want them to walk away with someone and not look around for us. Once they get to be 2 or 3 and they're less nervous about strangers, some kids are still inherently cautious. So if we want to raise kids who are respectful of people who look different, sound different, pray differently than they do, and also resilient enough to be friends with those people, to get to know people who are different in lots of ways, we have to do 3 things that as parents take just enough intentionality to really do it on purpose. 1, it sounds like this mom and her partner are already doing, and that's to talk about it, to make sure that part of our conversation is about honoring people who are different than we are. Then the second thing is we have to do that thing that parents were always hearing about, right? We have to model the behaviors. So we have to open our home and sit at our tables with people who have differences, noticeable differences, so that our kids will see that we actively take part in diversity. And then the third thing is, if we want our kids to be resilient enough to handle new ideas and new people, is we have to give them opportunities to practice. At school, on play dates, at extracurriculars, in our houses of worship, all over. We have to actively cultivate relationships with them and for them so that they can have practice seeing what wonderful people come in different packages. This will give our kids skills that they need to thrive in their lives and also make the world a better place.